Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the AZFSTV6 channel. The place for you all to search for information about anime, manga, and much more. So, make sure you watch until the end of the video. Oh yeah, don't forget to press the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our latest videos. Your support means a lot, and of course, it's free. Let's get started. Usopp will also join, while Frankie will look for Brook and help him together with Zoro, who is curious about the swordsman Brook is fighting. Everyone is divided into several groups. After that, Usopp also gives a bundle of salt to each crew member to lift the curse on the zombies later on. And so they prepare to showcase the strength of the Straw Hat Pirates to the Shichibukai this time. After they leave, Hilden is seen spying on them and immediately reports to Dr. Hogback. Without needing Moria to intervene, his subordinates quickly mobilize, including Perona, who will be the first to fend off the Straw Hats there. The massacre began. 5 people went upstairs, while Zoro and Frankie went downstairs. Just when they were most enthusiastic, Sanji and Luffy were affected by Perona's ghosts and became miserable again. Coincidentally, Oz suddenly jumped down from the pillar, causing the building that the Mugiwara was standing on to collapse. Sanji and Usopp also ended up falling near Frankie. They were then shocked to see that in front of them was Oz, who was said to have been taken over by Luffy's shadow. Setting aside the 4 people who encountered Oz, Luffy, Robin, and Chopper immediately rushed to the dance hall and the freezer room where Moria was. Upon arriving at the dance hall, they were confronted by Dr. Hogback and Sindri. When Luffy tried to enter the freezer room, he was blocked by Sindri. And in the end, Chopper will fight Drive Hogback out of disappointment for conducting deviant research in the name of medicine. Even so, Drive Hogback does not remain idle. He brings along 2 strong zombies infused with the shadows of Zoro and Sanji. Luffy, who also entered the freezer, already met Moria, who was lying down. Back to Zoro and the others, Oz seems to be about to attack. However, it turns out, he ended up cosplaying as a pirate. Of course, Zoro and the others were not surprised because his behavior was just like their captain's. After Oz left without causing any trouble, the 4 of them were confused about how to enter the castle since the bridge had collapsed. However, Frankie managed to build a bridge instantly. And after entering the castle, they were immediately confronted by Perona. Perona then introduced the power of her devil fruit, namely the Horohoronomi, which allows her to control ghosts at will. She attacked the 4 of them, making them feel weak, lethargic, and hopeless. The zombies also began to approach. But it turned out that they were all immediately shot at with salt by Usopp. Perona was also surprised why Usopp was not affected by her ghosts. Usopp also bluffed that he had been negative from the start, so Perona's ghost had no effect on him. He then instructed Frankie, Zoro, and Sanji to go ahead and rescue Nami and Brook while he would handle Perona by himself. The duel between Perona and Usopp began. Perona kept trying to use her ghosts on Usopp. However, it was she who ended up feeling listless. By the way, before we continue, for those of you who are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe first. Just click the red button below, it's free, and you will get more exciting content from me. Okay, let's continue now. And the typical battle of Usopp began. Meanwhile, Sanji parted ways with Zoro and Frankie. He would directly look for Nami. On Brook's side as well, he was fighting with all his might. However, he lost, and his afro was about to be cut off by Yuma. The shaking continued throughout the bark trailer. Fortunately, Frankie did not forget to look for Nami. Frankie and Zoro arrived on time to find Brook in a critical condition. This is where Zoro will demonstrate his three-sword technique to the legendary Yuma. On the other hand, the tremors in Thriller Bark were caused by Oars, who had taken control of the helm of Thriller Bark. Absalom, who was nearly finished with his wedding ceremony, was also disturbed. He then ordered his general Zombie to stop Oars. However, since Luffy's character still dominated Oars refused to listen and instead attacked the zombie. On Zoro's side, he was grinning eagerly, wanting to fight. Seeing that Yuma's sword was one of the 21 legendary swords, he desired to have it and hoped that the zombie would fight him seriously. Back to Luffy, he started a conversation with Moria, stating that he would defeat Moria to release all the shadows that Moria had taken. However, Moria continued to laugh, because even if Moria were to lose, the zombies would still live. So, if you want to save the zombies, Moria must be the one to command them. Even defeating Moria alone was already impossible, let alone making Moria order such a thing. Moria then spawned his own shadow for Luffy to fight, while he just lay down. On Usopp's side, he regretted fighting Perona. But even with a lot of fear, Usopp really gave Perona a hard time. They even ended up chasing each other. Meanwhile, Sanji managed to find Nami. On Oar's side, he was soaking and about to swim. The rising water also caused the surrounding zombies to be swallowed by the waves. Back to Sanji. He was really angry at Absalom, who had violated Nami. Sanji let out all of his emotions. Even Absalom felt that a weight of 300 kilograms was nothing to Sanji. Sanji became more fiery, and he also discovered that the Syndra Tensei user Absalom was a replica of the bazooka that was removed with his power. Sanji also understood that Absalom was a consumer of the Suke devil fruit, which allows him to become invisible. He also revealed that this devil fruit was his dream. Just like men in general, Sanji hoped to peek at girls bathing with that fruit. And the fight resumed. Absalom also showcased his 300 kilograms body that had been modified with animal bodies including elephants, gorillas, and the like. The battle appeared to be getting more intense. However, Sanji had some difficulty as he was also trying to protect Nami from being kidnapped. Despite being beaten up quite badly, Sanji managed to turn the situation around. On Luffy's side, he found it completely futile to ward off Moria's shadows. In the end, he decided to attack Moria directly. Back to Usopp. Those who were in a chase were also being pursued by Kumaki. Eventually, Usopp blocked Kumaki first by setting him on fire. After successfully stopping him, Usopp was shocked because Perona was able to float. Back to Luffy. It seems that their duel will become even more intense as Luffy manages to hit Moria directly. As for Usopp, He becomes really confused about how to fight Miss Perona but ends up showing off his futuristic Kabuto weapon with Skypiea dial technology. Even so, Perona still managed to break Usopp's spirit by thrusting her arm through Usopp's organs. In reality, Perona could only pass through objects, and couldn't actually make contact. To attack physically, Perona used her ghosts as explosions. Of course, this is capable of making Usopp critical. Thank you for watching this video until the end. If you like the content, don't forget to click the like button, share with your friends, and write your thoughts in the comments section. I really want to hear what you think. And of course, for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, just click the subscribe button below and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any exciting upcoming videos. Remember, your support makes this channel more enthusiastic about creating content. See you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay motivated, and always be the best version of yourself. Bye.